Deep within the remote Himalayan mountains, Earth's ultimate geological anomaly is hiding. It is the Grand Canyon of the Yarlung Tsangpo River. This gorge is twice as deep as America's Grand Canyon. Here, a raging torrent of glacial water plunges violently. It drops a staggering 2,000 meters in altitude. It creates the tightest, most powerful river loop on Earth. They call this area the Great Bend. For centuries, this raw kinetic energy was completely untouched. But now, China has officially launched construction here. They are building the Medog mega hydropower station. This is not a normal clean energy development. This is a colossal, multi-dam mega cascade. It is engineered to generate 60 gigawatts of electricity. That is 3 times more powerful than the Three Gorges Dam. To build this, China is dropping an astronomical sum of money. The total estimated cost is a staggering 1.2 trillion yuan. That is over 167 billion US dollars. It is the most expensive single hydro project ever conceived. It is a project that goes completely beyond human imagination. But building it requires conquering an absolute engineering nightmare. It is sparking intense political panic across Southern Asia. Hit that subscribe button right now. Let's look inside the $167 billion monster dam in the clouds. To understand the scale, we must look at the geography. The Yarlung Tsangpo River starts high in the Tibetan glaciers. It flows steadily across the high-altitude plateau. Then, it hits the massive Namcha Barwa mountain peak. The river makes a sharp, violent U-turn. It crashes down a narrow, vertical mountain gorge. The water moves with the force of a continuous explosion. Scientists calculated the raw energy flow per second. It is the highest concentration of untapped river power on Earth. For decades, building a dam here was considered a total fantasy. The terrain is completely isolated and wrapped in thick clouds. But China's power demands are changing rapidly. The country is currently undergoing a massive artificial intelligence boom. Training advanced AI models requires vast oceans of electricity. Traditional solar and wind power are far too intermittent. Data hubs require steady, heavy, zero-emission baseload power. A single massive AI data center can consume as much power as a small city. China cannot rely solely on burning dirty coal to fuel this expansion. They need a continuous, clean, unstoppable torrent of energy. So, China's state planners finalized the ultimate blueprint. The $167 billion Medog project was greenlit for active deployment. How do you capture a river that drops 2 kilometers? You cannot build a single, towering concrete wall. The sheer hydraulic water pressure would easily crack it. Instead, engineers are performing massive mountain surgery. The plan relies on a 5-dam cascading network. But the real secret lies deep inside the solid rock. Crews are drilling multiple, massive underground diversion tunnels. These concrete tunnels will stretch 20 kilometers through mountains. They will literally straighten out the river's natural path. Imagine bypassing the entire Great Bend through the inside of a mountain. By diverting the water through these artificial stone arteries, engineers can precisely control the velocity of the flow. The water will feed directly into deep underground caverns. These caverns will house the largest hydroturbines ever manufactured. Each turbine is a mechanical masterpiece weighing hundreds of tons. A specialized state-owned enterprise was created for this task. The newly established China Yajing Group is managing construction. They are pouring billions into heavy research and development. They are sourcing advanced, crack-free specialized cement formulations. This heavy material keeps the massive foundations solid under pressure. Every single drop of concrete must withstand immense, violent friction. This is industrial engineering scaled up to a planetary level. Let's break down where that mind-boggling budget is actually going. $167 billion is a difficult number to process. For comparison, the famous Three Gorges Dam cost around $37 billion. That means Medog is over 4 times more expensive than China's previous record. A massive portion of this 1.2 trillion yuan budget is spent on raw logistics. Before a single ounce of concrete could be poured, infrastructure had to be built. Engineers spent billions constructing heavy-duty bridges across unstable canyons. They had to stabilize miles of crumbling mountain cliffs just to build access roads. The cost of transporting a single turbine to Tibet is astronomical. Specialized heavy-haul transport vehicles had to be custom designed. Another massive slice of the budget goes toward advanced subterranean excavation, drilling 20-kilometer tunnels through the hardest granite on Earth is incredibly slow. It requires a fleet of the world's most advanced tunnel-boring machines. These machines cost tens of millions of dollars each to operate daily. Furthermore, the project requires thousands of highly skilled structural engineers. They must be paid premium hazard wages to work in high-altitude, low-oxygen conditions. The government is treating this financial investment as a generational bet. They know the upfront cost is painful and historic, but the long-term economic payoff will fuel China's economy for a century. The structural blueprints are brilliant, but the environment is hostile. The Great Bend sits right on a major tectonic fault line. This Himalayan region experiences frequent, violent earthquakes. A standard rigid concrete dam would easily fracture and fail here. So the entire cascade must be engineered dynamically. The structures are designed to absorb seismic shock waves safely. Furthermore, the steep canyon walls are highly unstable. Heavy seasonal monsoons trigger massive, sudden mudslides. A single major landslide could instantly block the river channel. This would cause an immediate, catastrophic upstream flash flood. To prevent this, crews are installing thousands of deep rock bolts. They are coating entire mountainsides in high-strength shotcrete. Next, look at the sheer isolation of the location. Medog was famously the last Chinese county to get a paved road. The valleys are surrounded by sheer, near-vertical cliffs. The altitude changes cause rapid, unpredictable weather shifts. Blizzards can trap construction crews for weeks at a time. Flooding rivers can wash away millions of dollars in equipment overnight. It is an unprecedented, dangerous mechanical battle against nature. Every single day on site is a high-stakes gamble against the elements. Once the 60 gigawatts of power are captured, a new problem emerges. The electricity is trapped deep in the remote mountains of Tibet. But the massive power demand is thousands of miles away. The energy needs to reach industrialized coastal hubs like Shanghai. Sending power that far across regular lines causes massive energy loss. To solve this, China is building the ultimate electricity sky road. This is a state-of-the-art ultra-high voltage grid system. These massive transmission lines carry electricity at over 1 million volts. It allows the power to traverse entire mountain ranges with near-zero loss. Thousands of steel transmission towers are being erected. They are being anchored permanently into frozen permafrost soil. This soil expands and contracts violently with seasonal shifts. So engineers developed climate-insulated deep foundation piles. They pump specialized cooling fluids into the ground around the towers. This keeps the soil permanently frozen all year round. This ensures the power lines remain perfectly stable during blizzards. The energy generated will eventually power over 300 million people. It will completely anchor China's long-term green economy. It turns a remote mountain gorge into the beating electrical heart of the country. While China celebrates this engineering triumph, downstream nations are panicking. The Yarlung Tsangpo does not stay inside China forever. Its path flows directly into India, where it becomes the Brahmaputra. Then it streams into Bangladesh as the mighty Jamuna River. This water system is the absolute lifeblood for millions of farmers. It sustains critical agriculture, fisheries, and daily drinking needs. The dam site sits barely 50 kilometers from the Indian border. New Delhi is viewing this project with extreme strategic alarm. They fear China could completely control the regional water supply. During dry seasons, the dam could potentially restrict essential flow. During heavy monsoons, sudden water releases could trigger massive floods. The weaponization of water has become a terrifying modern reality. In direct response, India is fast-tracking its own counterdam. They are planning the massive Shang Upper Multipurpose Project. This $13 billion project is designed to catch downstream water. It aims to shield Indian citizens from upstream river diversions. The remote Himalayan canyon has officially transformed into a geopolitical arena. Construction on the Medog project is officially moving at a rapid pace. Heavy excavation teams are operating deep inside the riverbeds. The initial operational phase is targeted for completion by 2033. It stands as an absolute monument to modern industrial capability. It proves that humanity can now reshape the planet's grandest geography. China is spending $167 billion to bend nature to its will. But the long-term consequences will unfold over many decades. It will test the delicate ecological balance of the entire region, and it will permanently reshape the balance of power in Asia. It is truly a jaw-dropping mega-project that goes beyond imagination. Would you visit the world's largest dam hidden in the clouds? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this engineering breakdown. We will see you in the next deep dive into human ingenuity.